What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, the Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Guys, I kind of want to give a little bit of a sports update, even though I really haven't done much on the sports content here on the channel. I've been pretty much focusing on the beer review stuff, but I have been watching the Tigers kind of here and there, but not enough to really give my analysis or kind of my overall thoughts on the Tigers and whatnot. I've kind of watched them here and there, going to my parents on Sundays and kind of watch them, but really not enough to really form my own opinions on the game and whatnot. But I will say that I'm actually really surprised at how well the Tigers are doing. They're hovering right around 500. They're in second place as of this point in time today. Today is Friday at about, goodness, what is it? On my clock here, it says 6:40 p.m. on May 18th. So right around this time, they're about, I think they're 2 or 3 games back of being at 500. Cleveland right now is 21-21. So Cleveland's only had 42 games. But right now, we're kind of getting into the meat and potatoes of the schedule for all these teams. Detroit's right now out on the West Coast trip. They play, I believe they play Seattle tonight. Last night they won, which was the 17th of May of 2018. They ended up winning that game. I was keeping track of them on my phone, but I didn't really get down to sit down and watch the game. But yeah, 500 ball is nothing to shake a stick at. I was thinking we were going to be in last place. We were going to be maybe 10, 15 games behind already. Really struggling, a lot of errors happening and whatnot. But the kids, because they're mostly kids on this team, newcomers to the team, they've actually been doing pretty well. They really have. Ron Gardenhire has actually done a really good job. I have to admit, I was kind of skeptical about the hire at first, but I've really liked what I've seen and really liked how the team has kind of embraced him and the teaching that they've done, even though there's kind of been some mishaps here and there. But again, Ron Gardenhire said, we have to communicate better. He said that all throughout the season. The communication still has to be there. Sometimes they're running through the stop signs that the third base coach is putting up. They're doing some kind of dumb stuff, maybe trying to make a play where they probably really should hold on to the ball and live to play another out, that kind of thing, even though you don't really want to play that game because you don't want to have 4 outs in a game. But sometimes I think the players kind of play too hard a little bit. But, going in 40, 45 games in right now, I'm actually really impressed with the Tigers right now. But although right now, at this point in time, and this year in 2018, looks like the American League Central Division is probably the worst, the worst division in the league. And I'm not saying that to put down the league or the division or anything. It just is what it is. So, but, it kind of, the Tigers they're a young team. They're going to start learning, and maybe the school of hard knocks are going to come into play, especially with some of the better teams. The better teams have had their way with the Tigers, like New York, even though they've held their own with New York, and they've held their own with Boston, but maybe some of the better teams, maybe some of the top tier teams in the league will kind of maybe put the shellacking into the Tigers, and hopefully not too bad. But, it is what it is. But, I've actually been pretty impressed with the Tigers as of late. Right now, I believe, and there goes my phone, I'm looking on Google right now. Cleveland is 21-21, like I said before. The Tigers are 20-23, only 1.5 games back out at this point in time. So, if they can kind of keep this pace up, kind of keep that 500 or kind of hovering right around 500, I think it'll be a successful season for this team. I was predicting 100-loss season, but if they can get to 82-82 or maybe right around 85, 87, if they're less than 90-loss team, it is a successful season for the Tigers. I will say that. I was thinking, kind of thinking the worst. They're going to be the worst team in the league. They weren't really going to advance much. They were kind of get frustrated and whatnot, but the team has. They've actually came up, and I think Ron Gardenhire has said to the team, look, there's no pressure on any of you guys to perform. Just go out and play baseball and go out and have fun. So there's really been no real, and it's kind of resonated through the clubhouse. So, and Nick Castellanos has been on board. Victor Martinez is on board. Cabrera's been on board, even though he's on the 10-day DL, and he's kind of been frustrated and whatnot, but he's just got to, just play. Really, that's all you really got to do is just play. A lot of them. Jacoby Jones is, has rough patches here and there. Machado, I think, has done well. The one kid that's kind of in the 4 or 5 spot, the rookie, I believe he is, he's done pretty well. The whole entire team has done well. There hasn't been, there's been mishaps here and there, like I said, but more or less it's been a pretty good pretty good 40, 42, 45 game stretch for the Tigers thus far. But we're starting to get into the West Coast swing. We're starting to get into the meat potatoes of the season, and going up against different teams in different divisions to try to see where the Tigers kind of maybe fall out of here. So it's going to be a real exciting time for Tigers. I need to start watching some more baseball because I'm a big baseball nut, but the weather's broke. It's kind of raining out right now, and I've been trying to get out and do some outdoor stuff that I've been putting off all winter. And there's quite a bit to do, I will say that. So, guys, let me know what you guys think of this video, and go ahead and put it down in the comments, and also do a like, subscribe as well. You guys know I love baseball. I love Tigers baseball as well, even though it says Eric, a Lions fan. I like beer, I like sports, I like football, and I definitely like baseball. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces, guys. Go Tigers!